okay, with a much better attitude than I had later. I mean, earlier, whatever. Earlier in the day here on Christmas, I was a little down and out. I tried to get on live to uh, make myself feel better, to interact with the public. But then, I just triggered myself by going into some craziness, and we're not dealing with that tonight. What I'm going to do tonight is I am going to show you all how I design pretty much a character. I'm going to design, sit up here, and I'm going to hop on Blender, which is the program I use to do um, the 3D stuff. It's free. It has a lot of tools to it. It's dope. It's amazing. And tonight, I'm going to create a new character in a new universe, in a new thing. Well, I'm going to start creating it tonight. Obviously, I'm going to be able to do all that tonight. But we're going to start with the character. And from there, I'll be able to make little shorts and, weird cartoons based on the character. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this shit around so y'all not seeing my face. And we're going to get into this. And this is like what eases my spirit, okay? So it's a couple things I've already prepared, like over here. Like I already got like my save folders and everything. But a lot of times what I'll start to do is I'll come over here and I'll make another collection. And I've already named the name of the character. The character is going to be named Neppy. Why Neppy? Neppy because um, I have a cat named Mercury, and I figured Neptune is too close to Pluto. No, I'm just fucking around. I just thought Neppy was a cute name, so we're gonna name this folder Neppy. So Neppy's gonna be in this folder, and then I don't know why everybody does this on Blender when they do these little videos. They always delete the cube, so I think it's like superstition if you don't. So I just always delete it too, and then I'm just going ahead and add another cube back in there, just because that's what everybody else does. Yeah, I'm being a follower. There we go. Then, then what I do, so I won't confuse myself, is I go into the front view of the cube. So here's the front view. This is what it would look like from the front. What's up? What's up? Merry Christmas. You said fuck today. Yeah, today was Trey. Today, I set myself up. I'm pretty sure a lot of people do it. Set themselves up to be like irritated by the day when I shouldn't do that. So then I'm going to take this cube. This cube right here. This is going to be his face, right? Y'all see, it's just a cube, just a fucking a box. And from this box, y'all, we're gonna start a whole franchise situation going into 2025 just from this box right here. Okay, that's how we're gonna start it. So we're gonna go here to the front view yet again, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come in here. Okay, there's a couple things I'm gonna do in here. Right, the first thing I'm gonna do is gonna go to edit mode, and then I'm going to subdivide this cube because we're going to need this cube to be a lot of little cubes in order to, shape it into a kitty by the end of this. Now, it's not going to take as long as y'all think it is, but then we're going to take this cube right here because it's a cube. We don't need it to be cube. We want it to be round a little bit. And we're going to change the number of cuts to about, let's see, right there. And then we're going to smooth it out. So it's going to make it look real round. So it's kind of like tricking the system into making this cube into this what they call an icosphere, but it's not really an icosphere. It's just literally just a fucking cube, right? And I could put another cut in there. I think I might put another cut in here because see, then this right here will be his nose. These right here will be his eyes, or at least this up here will be his eyes. And then we can start from there with a lot more cuts. But when you do a lot more cuts, it's a little bit more complicated to shape out. I like to add the cuts a little bit later. But whatever, since we're going to be doing this kind of fast and y'all are watching me do this, I'm going to just go ahead and I'm going to take some shortcuts. So we still in the front of the cube. Y'all can tell because it even says right here, front ortho, whatever that means, right? So then we go into here, okay? And, okay, so what am I doing is what I'm asking myself when I sit up here and I start selecting shit, right? What am I doing? I'm obviously doing something wrong, and I'm going to tell you why. Because I want to be able to do two things at once. I want whatever I'm doing on this side to be happening on this side, right? So we're going to go ahead and get up out of here like that. And what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to put another cut right here in the middle, just right down the middle, like just like that. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is go out here. I'm going to select uh, these points. I'm going to go and make it invisible like that. I'm going to select all that shit right there. I'm going to delete these vertices, as they will say, and I'm going to add a mirror modifier. So that means everything that I do on this side will be happening on this side as well. Okay. Right. So that way, you know, you're not doing two things at once, and then you want certain things to be symmetrical at the same time. Now, when I do the eyes, these are going to be like the eye sockets over here, right? Like this part right here. This will probably be like where his nose come out. I might draw something right here because making the mouth is going to be kind of weird because I want it to be very animated. But before we do all that, we're going to go back into the square. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. We're going to do that. We're going to do that. And I'm just going to, you know, I'm just trying to see some shit. I'm just trying to see some shit. I just want to see some shit. Oh, oh, I think I can work with that. I'm gonna twist it a little bit so it's a little bit straighter like that, and then we'll fuck with the nose a little bit later. Like that. You see? You see? You see? Alright, so we have this, and then we're gonna start selecting all of these little points right here. See? And then we're gonna push it back. Nope, no, we not. I'm lying. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sick. I wanted to I wanted to smoke a couple bowls today, but for some reason, and I know why, it's because people that I work with walk past you. I'm sorry, people that I work with walk past you, don't cover their mouth, be coughing in your face because I got sick last week with a what is it? A body like a like a body. Come on, bro. I need this to be. Let me push this in a little bit. That's what she said. Let me push that in. Nah, we doing too much. We doing too much up here. Y'all see up here? We doing too much. He looking like an owl right now. We doing too much, but it's fine. So we're just gonna select this point, push it in a little bit like that, and should make it easier for us to like start selecting this eye situation. It's been a minute since I've designed a character, so y'all gotta forgive me. Y'all have to forgive me, or y'all don't. Y'all have to forgive me. Come on, bro. Am I doing something? It's probably because it's not gonna select that. It's not gonna do that, is it? Y'all, I think I was trying to do too much while I was talking to y'all. I don't think I'm gonna be able to loop this up the way I want to. Maybe I can. Let me see. Because I want to. Let me see. Texas ban P Hub, and now I must use a VP. Really? Yeah, we're making a cat. We're making a very violent kung fu cat. You know what I'm saying? He tries to mind his own business. You know what I'm saying? But the motherfuckers, they won't let him be. All right. So here's what we're gonna do. We fucked up. Because I'm trying to do way too much geometry at one time. We're gonna come back out here. And we just gonna go ahead and delete this. I mean, I like the way that looks a little bit. It looks kind of cool, but whatever. You know, we fucked up. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It happens. You know what I'm saying? You'd rather run into problems early than to run into problems later. And sometimes this is why I don't live stream doing shit like this because it's like, what do you call it? It's like a nightmare to be like, oh man, they gonna see how many times I fuck up just to make one fucking shape. God damn it. You know what I'm saying? It seems like I could just do this shit in my sleep when you look at it in fast motion. But in real life, nah, brother. This shit's a lot more complicated than it looks. Especially when you're just doing it with no reference. You're just trying to see, I'm getting there. See, just get back to where we were. So now we're just going to use some simple geometry and stop bullshitting. So this may be the eyes up here. Let me see. What I want to do. Damn, they really did. They banned the hub out there, huh? Honestly, that shit's not good for you anyway, though, if I'm being honest with you. I mean, completely honest with you. Like, I'm turning around where I think that, like, that porno stuff, that shit ain't good for you, bro. I think that's why so many, like, young men are effeminate. You know what I mean? and have like these weird ass expectations of women. You feel me? Um, yeah, I'm gonna get to it. I just yeah, beating off in general was bad. You know what I'm saying? It I think it drains your testosterone. I think it drains your drive to want to go, get up and go get, you know what I'm saying? Like because it all boils down to complacency, and it's just like it's kind of like smoking weed too when you're young. You know what I'm saying? I think smoking weed is cool when you could do it in in the evening before you go to bed, or I'm saying if you have self control issues, mm, or you get real comfortable real easy, like myself, like I have to like, and y'all know I go to the dispensary all the time. Like I have to like, and that's why like I don't buy a lot of weed because I just don't want to like, hey, peace and love, man. What's up? Merry Christmas. I don't want to be tired all the time and not in a creative headspace. You feel me? Because the creative headspace is what's going to get me to the next level. Creating uh, something out of nothing is what's going to get me to another place. But I do think that yes, agreed. But when I'm at the point at look at other creatures, then you better get it with what? No, 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 no. I want to see that. How do you bring up the goddamn chat? Don't be pulling down the chat when I'm trying to look at it. Let me see. No, I want to see the chat. Hold on, y'all. I'm new to this. I'm learning, and I'm using the horizontal mode because I'm trying to show y'all. Okay, disagree with one question. You better over and move on. Merry Christmas, man. Been watching your videos for a good minute. Big ups. Thank you, Jen. Thank you, Jarrell. But yeah, that shit's bad for you. I mean, you all do it, but at a certain point, it's just sinking. You know what I'm saying? I smoke weed day and night. I'm dependent at AF, 20-year weed smoker. You and me both. I started smoking when I was 23. I'm 42 now. So yeah, I think I've gone a couple times where I didn't smoke at all in that 20-year time period right there, for a little bit. But for the most part, I've always smoked. And the reason that I started that I got addicted, I ain't gonna say I got addicted to it. I ain't even hold you up. Was I didn't realize that I had ADHD as bad as I did until I was 23 and I smoked a blunt. I was in school. I was trying to learn. Let me see. Smoke weed every day. I've seen a few of your videos and I agree a lot with what you say in general. I'm not anything but free. Uh, Not this mindset. Merry Christmas, fool. Nice to see you. Thank you, Batang Boy. Non-compatible. People will be so non-compatible. I think. I think that what it did for me is it slowed down my thoughts because before I smoked that original time sitting in the circle with my homie and my brother, and they didn't put no pressure on me. They wasn't like, oh, smoke the blunt. Da, da, da. It was just I was sitting there. I'm trying to. There was a particular program I was trying to learn at the time. Take in mind this was early 2000s, and they passing the blunt around. I'm just like, oh, let me just try it. So I smoked it, and what happened was like all of my thoughts came into focus. So like it's not that I was lacking the knowledge on how to do what I needed to do. It was just that the thoughts were all over the fucking place. And when I smoked, it just like it's almost like it's like the vision, like it's just like it all came together. I was able to like put my thoughts together without like, what I'm saying, like, oh fucking let me do this and let me do that and let me do it. So like if you ever see me like when I go to work, like you could tell I have ADHD bit real bad because I always focus on the next thing I see. That's why I'm so good at opening, right? Like I go in there and then it's just like, okay, ice. And then I just do ice. And then if I'm walking past the ice and I see something, I start doing that. And then I'll do that. And then by the time I get done, like I have like 45 fucking minutes before the story opens and everything's done. Only because I'm multitasking so many fucking things at one time because how my brain works. But obviously when I'm at work, I'm completely sober. I'm doing this. That's why I'm able to do table. I can remember orders, all kind of shit. But back in the day, that was chaos for me. It was like that's part of the reason I left the army. It's just too much. It's just too much, too much, too much, too much. If it's just a focus, I can do it, right? Like even this character I'm making, it's a focus. I already knew, coming into this. I'm like, okay, I want to make a cat character that, I don't tell y'all everything about what he's doing, but I want to make a cool looking cat character and I want to make some shorts for it and all that other stuff. I know that going into this, right? But the actual like focus on what the fuck I don't know. It's just I do. Like even with my sketches, like I'll sit there and I just start sketching, and then it turns into something, right? And that's why I always said, like, I think that art comes through people. I don't think that we are the, like, obviously we make it and we imagine it, but I think that we're the conduit for something else that puts it through you. You get what I'm saying? That wants you to create. It's a drive. You know what I'm saying? And when you don't feel that, you feel abandoned, or when you can't focus, you feel abandoned by it. And I think a lot of people smoke weed, and especially artistic people smoke weed in order to get that focus so they can focus on one thing. But by nature, most artists and most creative people are what? Procrastinators. They're gonna sit there, ruminate on a whole lot of things, overly criticize themselves, overly beat themselves up. You think you criticize a person's movie or a person, or, and I'm talking about real artists, people that give a fuck, not people that just trying to turn a buck or nothing like that. People that actually put out some content, good or bad, that they care about. They take that criticism to heart because they actually give a fuck about what they're doing. They care about what came through them and how it's presented to the world. And when it comes off as a failure to the people that have received it, it hurts you. And then you lose your muse for a minute. Your muse being that creative spirit that hovers over you. And if you feel abandoned by that spirit altogether, sometimes people are outright don't feel like themselves. You feel what I'm saying? I like clear snow in moderation. The problem, Merry Christmas, I used to smoke for 10 years. I'm 32, had to stop because of my asthma. I'll probably end up having to stop soon enough because of I do a lot of running, especially in the, most of the year. Like, and um, it hasn't slowed me down yet, but I am getting older. This isn't a weed cough. This is from me being sick. Oh, thank you. Merry Christmas, you filthy animal. Superman 2025. That's all I'm looking forward to, that and GTA 5. I know these are like just bullshits. The point of reference, like human is the stem cell of the body of God. These cells can choose what they do and what organizations to be in. Blasphemy. Through beliefs, they sift us. I know what you. I know what you. I know what you're. I know what you're getting at. And uh, how do you say Magura? Uh, yeah. uh, but I think that's just like that's part of being alive, right? I think God put us here in order to be tested by these things. Otherwise, they wouldn't vex us as hard as they do. You understand what I'm saying? They wouldn't pursue us in the night. They wouldn't, sully our thoughts. They wouldn't um, tempt us. You understand? Like with horrors and abominations. They wouldn't make us feel what is wrong is right. But at the end of the day, we all have a choice. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it is. I mean, But anyway, let me get on to this cat. We're supposed to be making this cat, right? So let's make the cat. So we try not to be too deep, right? Because that's what happened earlier. I got off here and I was all in my head and shit, and thinking about war and just stuff I just didn't have no idea that I was gonna be thinking about today. And I ain't blaming nobody. I did that to myself. So I'm not about to do that right now. I'm gonna make this motherfucking cat, and I'm gonna make this cat work, and we're gonna do this shit, right? So we gonna get this going. But I do feel you, and I do need to go live more to have these type of talks because I think they are important. Okay, so we're keeping the geometry simple this time. That way, I'm not running into a whole lot of issues. You feel me? Um, you know what I mean? We're gonna sit here and try to see if see. I'm already messing up, bro. It's something I'm not doing right. Maybe let me see. No, maybe. Ooh, ooh, that's ugly. Oh, that was ugly. That was an ugly thing for me to do right there. But let me see. R. Let me see. What am I fucking up on? Oh, oh my god, dude. Oh, okay, guys. I know what I'm messing up. I'm sorry. It's been so long since I did a character like this. Not gonna lie, you seemed like you was about to crash out earlier, and it was sad because I was so happy to catch alive. I'm glad you came back and are in better spirits. Thank you, Khalil. I wasn't about to crash out. It's just that that particular subject that we was talking about is it angers me, like deeply. I don't think I hate war. I don't want war. You know what I mean? And when you really get into it, and I start thinking about the brainwashing of the early 2000s or whatever you want to call it, it pisses me the fuck off, if I'm being completely honest with you. But let me go ahead and not get into that. Let me go ahead and get into this. Okay, I know what I was doing wrong. I know what I was even doing wrong when I did the circle. So we have to do this. We have to invert it or indent it or whatever you want to call that. Then we can go ahead and make our circle like that, right? And then we're gonna go ahead and shrink it a little bit because we don't want the eyes overlapping the thing. And I'm so mad at myself because we should be. What the fuck is going? I know what I did wrong. Oh my god. See, I shouldn't have been selecting shit back here. Oh my goodness. But okay, here we go. or or hold on, let me see. One loop here. Let's do this. We're gonna put one here, and then we're gonna put one here. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm looking at the chat in a second. I just need to like catch up because I want to do. I still have to go to work tomorrow, and I do want to get at least the cat's face going tonight. And I just up here just talking. Let me see. And then here we're gonna invert it like that, and then no, I said invert it. But y'all gonna watch me do this speed run shit. We're gonna put this in a circle like that. Do we do the back? Nope. We're gonna shrink it like that. Boom. All right. So we have our little eye holes here, and then we're gonna start going and indenting it just a little bit like that. Hey, thank you, Khalil. I appreciate that, man. I had sweet potato and ham for Christmas dinner all to myself. That's what's up. My friend, she brought me some baked chicken. My home girl on here, Joni, she looked out for me too. But I'm gonna take her gift and do something with that tomorrow when I am able to leave here. Nothing was really open today, but y'all also know how I feel about going out on Christmas and bugging staff and shit. I don't feel good about that. So I just kept my ass in the house today, and just being and like Khalil said, I was in crash out mode earlier, and it's my own fault. Yeah, eventually it came through. MG have lunch on me. Thank you, John Doe. No homo. I appreciate that. It's no Diddy, no diddler. You know what I mean? I appreciate all y'all. I appreciate all of it. But like today was the day. Today was one of those days. Christmas in general. Um, like I said, it's like you people say, I heard this dude make this video today and it kind of irritated me. He's like, people say Christmas don't feel like Christmas no more. Of course it don't feel like Christmas. We're not kids anymore. We're not kids. Well, bro, like some of us, like, like it ain't just because we're not kids don't mean that Christmas didn't feel a certain way when you was with your family or when you was with people that you care about, right? So when you by yourself, of course, Christmas is not going to necessarily feel like Christmas, right? That's why even people like when they get in here, they say, "Oh, fuck this holiday" or whatever. I completely I get it because that's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel, and I know that's just an emotion, and I shouldn't feel like that. It's just like, bro, like it is what it is. Like, what am I doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? That's ugly. That's fucking ugly, bro. That's not how that's supposed to go. Are we pushing this in? No diddly. No diddly. Let me see. No, let's do this. There we go. Let's do that. And can we push it in without it? Is it gonna go on? Yeah, there it is. There it is. See, right now, y'all, the geometry is really simple. I'm keeping the geometry simple on purpose. And actually, let me save this. Since I was supposed to do this before I even came in here with y'all to go into my folders and stuff. I shouldn't be showing y'all all my folders, but it is what it is. Y'all ain't gonna hack me. I hope y'all wouldn't. Characters, and we're gonna call him Neppy. And we're gonna save him. There we go. I hate, no, I'm not trying to report. I be trying to push up the chat to see the chat. I can't do it on this fucking phone, bro. But y'all can kind of see. Let me make sure I'm in the front. Y'all can kind of see from the front right now what it's kind of looking like. That shit is kind of ugly, like from the front. Ooh, but we use a simple geometry, of course, because we are going to, no, we're going to, oh my God, bro, did I do that? Did I hide something? What did I do? How did I get rid of my modifier? What did I do, bro? Oh my God, this is like one of those days, huh? And then it like literally didn't bring back my modifier. Whatever, dude. I'm starting to hate y'all. Honestly, I'm peeking around this phone. I'm over here trying to do this shit. And I'm trying to show y'all that this, I swear to God, this is going to be a cat. I know this just looks like a box. No, don't split that shit, bro. I need you to stay together, homie. There you go. There we go. My God. All right. So the mouth will be down here somewhere. So I'm gonna make another loop. There we go. So between here, like, what is it? Where's his nose gonna be? His nose would be right here, obviously, because he's a cat. So his nose sits kind of close to his eyes. These eyes need to be a little bit bigger. Just a little bit, but I don't want them to interfere with the geometry under the eye. I still want to keep that simple, because when I'm animating him, I don't need stuff to clash. You see how that looks? That's ugly. Shouldn't be doing that, because I don't need that clash, and I don't need that doing none of that. And the best case scenario for me right now is to do what I did before and invert like that. Okay, then I can come over here if I would like, put that on, and I can make everything around it bigger like that, right? Like a little bit like that. And so you can start to see right here, he has that little, you know, moof that cats be having. Just make sure the back of the head is fine. And then I'm going to go ahead and push the eye in just a little bit more. And I do that just for me. No, go ahead and turn this off. I do that for me so I know where the eyes are going to be. And since he's a cat, he's going to have like these really big eyes, obviously. Then, just a little bit, push it in, just a little bit. No diddy. And then what we're going to do here is we're going to close them a little bit, like that. Right? Wait. And one of the things too, I kind of wanted his head to be a little bit longer. So I'm going to go into the front here. And I'm going to do this just a little bit like that. And nope, don't do that. We're going to push this back over here a little bit, widen it, because he's a fighter kitty, so he's going to have a mean looking face. Okay, now I know it don't seem like a cat yet, but it will be a cat, I promise you. All right, so we're not touching the back side of him. Oh, and what I did over here is this clipping is so that when you go inside, it's not like clipping together, right? So we're inside the head right now. Inside of here is where the teeth and everything's gonna go. His eyeballs, all that shit. The way I do the eyeballs is a little bit different because they have a little eyeball thing on here. I'm gonna show y'all real quick, because right now y'all just looking at squares. They have like a little eyeball, what do you call it? Add-on or whatever you want to call it. Where is it called? It is called, is it EL? No, that's the lightning. That's the fire. Where's the eyeballs? I have eyeballs in here somewhere. It's been so long since I sat up here and designed a character, y'all. But I swear to God, there's an eyeball. There's an eyeball thing. And there's like some pre-made eyeballs that you could use for your character. they're all super dope. But this is a cartoon character, so the eyeballs are not. I'm not going to use those realistic ass eyeballs. I'll find them in a minute. It's just okay because I'm running behind. So here's the eye, and then I think I could select this. I don't know if I want these to be the lids. I don't think I think I'll make new lids for them, new eyelids. How do I want the eyelids to be? No, let me see. I'll make another loop in here. Nope, I keep doing that. What we're gonna do? Select these right here. Okay. I am so sorry, y'all. Like normally I'm looking at the chat completely. It's just like you gotta like it's like walking and chewing bubble gum at the same time. You feel me? So do that. And then I'm gonna come over here, select that again. Because what we're trying to do is trying to get that cat look, right? Even with this simple geometry, we can still start to shape it out the way we want it to look. Right. And then like if you want big eyes, you gonna have big eyes. Yeah, small eyes. So like animation wise, it's already working in this simple way, right? Because I keep it real simple with that. But anyway, turn it like this, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna twist the eyes because cats have slightly, come on, slightly slanted eyes like that. Okay. And then but also over here, all of this, I want to keep this geometry simple because when it's time for him to blink and all that, I don't want it to be too hard to shape. So like these type of things right here, that's why I was going to the front view. So I have like an idea of where everything and like angles like that I don't necessarily like because later on there may be problems, right? Even this, you see this? Like how this part of the eye come like this geometry right here is nasty work, right? Because it's not even. See, there's 4 points right here, there's 3 right here, and then the 4th points right here. That will give me certain issues, maybe some issues later. And I could add more geometry, but what I'm going to do is I'm just going to more so even it out, bring it over here. He almost looks like Spider-Man right there. Okay, and I'm gonna bring these points down. And what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to keep the geometry. He's a mean kitty, remember. So he's gonna have mean features. James the Tyrant, John, algebra. John name means harder than your head. Geometry. I suck at geometry, but I'm pretty good at fucking figuring out where these points are gonna give me problems. Cause I've done enough characters to be like, okay, that I should have did that differently, right? So he already looks like he has a slight attitude, which I like. So what I'm gonna do right here is I don't know if I want to keep these as eyelids. These right here, this front part right here, because I can keep it as eyelids, or I can just delete it altogether and I can figure out what to do with the eyelids later, which I'm probably gonna do because yeah, fuck it. I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. So we're gonna delete that so y'all gonna be able to see inside his head a little bit. You know what I'm saying? It's terrible, terrible kitty. And then we're gonna work on the nose a little bit so y'all can see what I mean. We're gonna pull it out. All right, so still keeping the geometry very simple. I'll pull the face out just a little bit like that. I am going to add another cut to this bridge of this nose right here, but that's gonna give me some issues too, I do believe, with the eye because of how it's cutting through right there. But we're not gonna worry about that right now. I'm more so worried about the nose. And there we go. We'll deal with that later. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. You feel me? It's that type of situation. So then I'm gonna go on over here. I'm going to pull the nope. I said nope. What we're gonna do here is we're going to turn that shit off, and then we're gonna pull this out to see what that looks like. Nope, still not. I'm saying nope all day. I'm gonna keep saying nope until we get it right. Nope. Then we're gonna go over here. Pull this down. Oh my god, bro. This is terrible. This is absolutely terrible. This is what terrible shit looks like. You know what I mean? This is when it starts looking real ugly. Real ugly in these streets. And I don't even like that. I'm not even a fan of that type of shit. All right, let me put this out. I will look at the chat in a second. I'm just trying to at least get something going. Nope, don't like that either. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna probably make another, guys, we're gonna probably have to make another cut. We're already doing a lot of geometry. A lot of geometry. For what? For what? For what? What are we trying to prove? What are we trying to prove? We trying to prove that we can make a cat nose? We're gonna make a cat nose. We're gonna make a motherfucking cat nose, okay? And it's gonna be amazing. Okay? So it's starting to look more and more like cat nose, but cat nose is looking real out there, real radish, real ratatouille-ish. You know what I'm saying? Cat nose. You know what I mean? He already got that mad dog look about him, but we want to add some more geometry down here to the bottom. So we're gonna go ahead and put another cut here, and we're gonna probably put another cut. No, right here. There you go. So yeah, but he's still looking real radish to me. I don't like rats. I don't like them. I don't like them unless they're telling on assholes. Pull that out. Somewhere the mouth is going to be down there. It ain't gonna look like that, I promise y'all. He's gonna look like a cat. He's gonna look like a cat at some point. So we're gonna add another cut. Nope, right there. I like how y'all tried to put a cut right there. See? So then, see right now we just using simple geometry. He's not going to look like this the whole time. I promise you. As I make him, there are other parts I have to like take off and move around, but I just like to get the like basic, the real basic part of the geometry down, right? Like so his cheeks, right? So let's see if we can pull this out. Let's see what that looks like if I pull it out. It looks too boxy, too boxy. He looks like Eggman. He looks like he's looking like Eggman. So we're gonna pull that down like that just a little bit. Geometry's all over the motherfucking place, but that's fine. Then we're gonna take this, and we're gonna probably take. Are we trying to do that yet? No, we're not trying to do that yet. So hold on. We're gonna take this. We're gonna push this back a little bit, and just so y'all can see what we making here, right? Because I know I've been talking about it being a cat this whole time. Let's give him some ears, okay? Let's stop fucking around. Get this nigga some ears. Put some cut right there. Stop fucking around. Over here. Select this again. We're gonna make some very simple ears right here. Okay. I don't like it. I hate it. I hate everything about what I just did. Everything about what I just did, I hate it. So let's go ahead and pull that back up there. Hate it. Go ahead and extend it out of there. Hate it. Let's see. Ooh, y'all making me hate my job right now. You really making me not like this shit. All right, so here we go. We're gonna go ahead and extend this shit like that. Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna make some cat ears. He has some big cat ears right now, but we're gonna make them smaller. Nope. I hate your guts for what you're doing. I hate your guts for what you're doing. I really do. I really don't like you. Can we get this correct, please? Can we make it so that the people can see that this is a fucking cat, not a bunny rabbit? Can we do that? When I add the subdivisions and all that shit, then y'all see where we going with this shit, right? So shape this ear out just a little bit. Are you looking like a kitty yet? Meow. Looking all mean and shit. It's fine. Go ahead and do that. Can we pull this out just a, nope, right here. A little bit. Then we're going to just slightly do that. Let's go to the front and see what he'll look like. So far, so good. Go back here. Fix some of this geometry over here so that things are even. And when I come over here to fix this shit, it's not giving me too many problems, because I am going to come back over here and fix this shit. I'm not going to leave this ear looking that janked up, because what's going to happen too is I'm thinking about adding what do you call it, the fucking armature to the ears too, so I can move the ears when I animate them. And I'm gonna figure out how to do whiskers too, because I've never done whiskers correctly. Every time I try to do whiskers, they come out looking real trash. Nope, go right back over there. Sorry. But as y'all can see, it's a cat now, right? I'm pretty sure y'all can see at least that part. Okay. What I'm gonna do though, also, I like honestly feel bad because I'm looking at the chat. I'm gonna do this stuff on like when I get off of work because obviously the character requires a lot of fucking work in order to get it to a point to where he's animated, he's moving, all this stuff. Honestly, it don't take a day. It really does. It don't take that long. It really don't. It's just that I'm sitting here, I'm like trying to talk and focus on doing all, focus on the chat and everything. But hold on. But at the same time, can I get another cut right here? Can I get another motherfucking cut right? Ooh, I'm not even pressing the right buttons. Get a cut right there. Yes. That's going to probably give me some issues later, but we'll worry about that when we get there. Push this down. There we go. And I'm going to push this in like that. Do y'all see how he looks cattish? And then I'm going to give him a little bit of a cranium. We're going to go ahead over here to the side. Okay. And we're going to pull that out just slightly. Nope. So it's more headish. See? So I have more of a head. Then, even this out right here, this part right here. Just a little bit. Fuck, man. Don't do that. Right here. I said just a little bit. See, I'll do all that shit. I'll do all that. There we go. Slightly shape him. Then we're going to come over here. And we're going to look what it looks like. We have the geometry. We're going to take this and we're going to pull this in just a little bit. Because what we want obviously we want the nose to stick out further than, especially on his side profile than the whiskers. Right now he's already looking kind of cute from the side. So, but I want to bring his mouth up because right now I don't like that big smile. This looks weird. Look at him. He's like he's gonna have like this big shit-eating grin, and he's really not. So I might just get rid of this part, these. Oops, sorry. Get rid of this, and then make his mouth right here. And then this part, these two will connect, and these will be his mouth. This will be the sides in a way. Yeah, I'll probably do that. That looks real easy to do. I'm gonna go ahead and delete the faces there. So that's the open mouth under him. And as y'all can see, he is starting to look more and more like a cat. And right now y'all can only see through him. And then what I'm gonna do, we're gonna make some teeth. We're going to obviously make his eyes. And just so y'all can see that too, so let's go ahead into the front real quick. Give me this. Let's see. There it is. There's his nose. And then I'm going to pull this part back slightly. Like slightly. There we go. Like that. And that's where his nose is going to be. I'm going to have to take, it's going to sound funny, but I'm going to have to take his nose off, like this front part. Now, do I have to do that? Because I want it to be a different color, because he's going to be gray, and I want his nose to be black. I don't have to do that, but it's easier for me to color it that way, or shade it that way when I'm ready to get to that. Whatever, I'll just leave it like this right now. But I may take the nose off and do that. So here's what the geometry looks like right now. It's just a simple, rough situation in him. And then what I do over here is, and let me name his head, Neppy. Because what's going to happen is I'm going to shape his whole body out of just this head, okay? So that means I'm going to come over here, back into the edit mode. I'm going to come down here. I'm not going to do that right now because I'm going to start putting more details into this front part. But what I do want to do right now is I want to get rid of this bottom part, so that's where his neck is going to go, and I can start on his right. I think that's it. No, is that it? Yeah, I think that should be okay. Let me see. Delete. And then from that point, we'll create a neck. And then when I'm ready to do the rest of the body, I'll select all of that. Oh, I should put on the thing so y'all can see what I'm pressing. Do I have it on here still? That way y'all can see uh, the buttons I'm pressing. Where is it? Edit. Bluetooth. Verify. I thought I used to have it. Shortcut V. Oh yeah, I do have it. Okay, so hold on one second. I'm gonna start that for y'all so y'all can see. So see, pressing left, 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 left. So okay, y'all can see what I'm pressing when I'm actually doing all these little shortcuts and shit. Then I'm gonna extrude edges down, and that's where the neck would be. I know it's like simple looking right now, but it won't always be that way. And then from that point, because the geometry is real nasty there, I'll worry about that. I'll worry about that later. But I can't add some more. I can add another cut right here. I can afford that. That ain't gonna kill me. In fact, I'll need it for the neck. In the front, I can afford. Can I afford another cut? I would like another cut because this one has 4 cuts. This one has 2. I would like at least 4 cuts in the front too. Can I get that and not fuck something up? Yeah, that should be fine. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, we fine on that. And just so y'all see what I'm trying to do, I said I wasn't gonna do this, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Fuck it. This is all right. Hold on. This is just so I don't have to do it later because I hate this part. The hardest part of making these characters, if I'm being honest with you, the hardest part. It's not the head. It's not designing the characters. None of that. It's the fucking shoulders. The shoulders and the motherfucking connecting the shoulders and the chest and this part right here I'm doing right now. This is the hardest goddamn part of this whole fucking process because if you fuck this up, you have so much fucking work you have to fix, and you just try your best not to fuck it up because this is where his body starts, right? His shoulders, everything, and you want that shit to connect in a way that it works. And then see, like back here, look at this shit, like back here, like there's no cut back here. Look, just 2. So I have to make a whole nother cut back here. Probably gonna fuck some shit up in the front, but whatever. We gonna need it because it's 4 up here. We're gonna need 4 in the back. You got to keep that shit even, bro. Trust me. Trust me. Got to keep that shit even when it comes to the whole geometry of it. Even when you're making a simple character like this, and this is a simple ass character. I said I wasn't gonna do this, but let me just get this fucking part out of the way. God damn it. At least the chest and the neck. Okay, and this back part right here. I'll correct that geometry in a second. Bro, select shit. Oh, I'm not even pressing the right button. I'm like, what the fuck, bro? What are you doing? So like right here, these I can extrude together. Well, not together, but y'all see what I mean. This will go to the front. Deselect that. This will go to the back. Something like that. And then his shoulders. Maybe I made too many cuts on the side, but I don't give a shit. We'll figure it out. Because these are gonna turn into his fingers anyway. From this point down, these are more than likely gonna be his fucking fingers. And then extrude that shit. I say that because like I say, this is the hard part. This ain't the easy part. This is literally the hard part. Hold on, bro. Get this shit together. Get this shit together. The shoulders. The back. This is a simple cartoon character. So there we go. So you have a simple bust, as you can see. A very simple Very, very simple bust. But then I'll fix this geometry and shit. You see all this slant and shit? Like, that shit is a no-go. I like to keep that shit real straight because when it's time to animate, you want shit to go correctly. You want all your points to be together. Because when you rig the shit, if you do it right, the rigs come out really nice. Blender has a way of automatically putting the skeleton to the fucking armature, to the fucking character, to make it so that you can go into animation without worrying about all that. But if you need to, essentially what you're doing is when the skeleton is inside the dummy, I call these dummies. When the skeleton is inside the dummy, parts of the skeleton align to the points that you see, right? So if the points are all out of whack, let's say the skeleton shoulders right here, it won't register those points. So when you come to animate it, it'll look real wonky or shit'll start flying all over the place. When I first started making these characters, I ran into so many problems like that. But before we continue, one of the things I'm going to do real quick too is I'm going to go and I'm going to smooth him out. So he's going to look real weird. Look at that. Looks real nasty, right? He don't even look like stuff no more. He looks like he's evil. But that's not the point. I'm going to go and also head and add a subdivision surface modifier. And what that does is it gives him this smooth look. I don't like what's going on there. Maybe it's something I did with the ears. Y'all see this ear situation? Don't like it. So let's go ahead and fix that. Let's come back over here to Mr. Man's. Oh, and I know why I did that too. I do. But we're going to go back in here into the simple. That's why we keep the geometry real simple. Because over here, this geometry is a mess. You see? This geometry is a complete, look at this. It doesn't know what it wanted to do. So when we make the subdivision, you saw all of that shit. All of that shit. You see what I'm saying? Like, look at that. Look at them polys. Look at that. Look at that clipping. And it didn't know what to do. It's not its fault. I can't design. It's not the program's fault that I'm not that good. You know, no, just fucking around. I'm pretty okay. I'm pretty decent. Ah, there it is. There it is. That's where the split happened. Y'all see that? So what we're gonna do is go in here. Let's see what you need to be connected to. What the fuck, bro? Why? What are you? Where did you even come? Where did this piece of geometry even come from? What is this? What is this? Y'all see this? What is this? It's just nasty work. Oh, it's the front. Okay. But bro, what is this? Well, first off, we got to fix his ear before we start doing any fucking thing. Because this shit is all over the place. All right. I see what I did. So what we're going to do here, we're going to go ahead and get rid of this, whatever the fuck this is, in all of its glory. Go ahead and select this. This geometry is what's giving us the issue right here. Nope, stop. I just want you to go around the ear. There you go. Then we're going to go ahead and delete these faces. And we are going to... That's my fault, guys. We're going to go ahead and fill this. And we're going to fix his fucking ears, what we're going to do. And we're going to pull this down. Because the program was just like, what are you doing, brother? This ear is ugly. And I agree. But look at this. Look at this. Look what we got going on over here, bro. This ear is fucking me. Here, this is what we're going to do. Because I don't like all the extra geometry in the fucking ear. You don't need all that. Nobody needs that much geometry in one fucking ear for a cat. And it's because I selected 3 different squares and I was going off of the rules of 4 and I fucked myself. So here we go. Go ahead and get that. Get that. We're going to go ahead and delete these 2. We're going to delete all y'all. We're going to start over here. We're going to delete you too. Your faces can be deleted. And then what we're going to do, see, See how nasty that shit looks? Because that's extra. All this right here is extra shit. Look at this. Extra. Extra. And when it's time, that's what I mean. When it's time to animate, this is the type of shit that will pop up and just make shit look real ugly. Extra. All that extra. Gone. Right? So what we're going to do here, now that we have these little holes, is we are going to fill it. Sorry. Hold on one second. We'll fill these holes. That's what she said. We're going to make simpler geometry. Brother. Oh, once again, I'm failing. Ooh, excuse me. No, I need you. No. I need you to do all of this extra shit too. I need all that. I need you to feel that shit, bro. You feel me? I need you to feel that shit, bro. Like that. Right? Okay. Can you do that for me? Can you do this for me? Can you do this for me without no? You can't do that? But can we do this? Can we cut some shit? Can we take a knife? Huh? Can we use a knife? If I use a knife right now, are you gonna go crazy? Why am I using a knife? Can I do this? No? That don't look real good, huh? It don't look good? Are you gonna let me do it though? Nope, you ain't gonna even let me do it because you a bitch. So hold on, let me see. What are we gonna do, y'all? Fill. Extrude. Already looking ugly. Shit is already ugly. Oh my God. And the reason it's ugly is because, dude, we can't connect this because I filled it. Is that why? Well, can we connect some shit? Can we connect some dots? Can we go to some can we go to some extrusions? Can we do this? How do you do that? Is it Control E? What is that shit? Nope. Is it Alt E? Is it extrude vertices? No. Control E. That's what I need. Bridge. No, we ain't gonna bridge them. Y'all not gonna do that for me? We can't bridge these edge loops together? No? Let's see. Dude, just for one fucking ear too, bro. That's crazy. Extrude edges. Nope, don't want to do that because it's ugly. I want to bridge edge loops, but it's not gonna let me because this geometry is trash. So here's the problem. The problem is the geometry right here, but I'm not gonna worry about it. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put a band-aid on this whole situation. Just like this. I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go ahead and just fill that. And then since I already started doing all these extra cuts and shit, I'm just gonna use this simple process right here and just pull this shit up like that. It's that simple. Boom. Ears. There's your ears for now. Boom. Ears. Happy. Boom. Kitty. All right. And then we can go on ahead before we even start fucking around. We can go ahead and come on. Bro, I need you to hold on. I need y'all to stop embarrassing me first off. Come on. I need you to come on over here. Do what you're supposed to do. We're gonna go real slow. Try not to fuck up the geometry too much. And we already doing that. And that's not gonna work. None of that's gonna work. None of this is gonna work. But we're not gonna worry about that. We're gonna go on over here, and we're gonna see if our subdivision surface modifier works. It does. That's all that matters. Then we're gonna smooth this out. Boom. He looks like a little demon. And that's what the first part of the mask looks like. Then we can go back over here into edit mode, and we can, as you can see, shape accordingly, right? So this is what pretty much the mask look like. And when I said I'm going to take off his nose, I'm going to show y'all what I'm talking about real quick, and then I'm going to leave y'all be. The nose, this is the nose, right? Or at least the front part of the nose. I'm going to go on ahead and I'm going to, what is it? Duplicate it. Nope. I'm going to duplicate it. And then I'm going to, I'm having issues, y'all. Hold on. I'm having some technical difficulties here. Duplicate it. P, place selection. There's his nose. But this part right here, I'm going to go on ahead and delete. We're going to go on ahead and delete those faces. And if you can look right here, you can see right through his face. See? But here's the nose. Then I'm going to come back out here, select the nose, and then we can start working on the nose. And this is where like all of the details start coming into the fucking into play, as far as like the face and all that extra shit, right? When you start putting like nostrils and all of that on here. So like right now it's not connected to the face, and it's not supposed to be, because we're gonna shape them in a second. And let me push it back. Nope, push it out like that. We're gonna select all, push it back into the face, kind of like that, and a big schnoz. But we can shape. Oh my God, shape it. Well, anyway, his nose ain't gonna be that crazy. It ain't gonna be that radical, but we got some shit to do with it. Anyway, let's see. Take it over here. Then we can bring this up just a little bit. Let's see. Damn, son. All right, we're getting somewhere. So we're shaping his nose, even though he has that hold in the back. Don't worry about that yet. We're gonna deal with that in a little bit. Oh yeah, I like that shape. All right, we got to make some adjustments, y'all. We do have to make some adjustments, but here's the thing. I'm gonna work on this character all week. I feel bad I'm neglecting the chat, like, but as y'all can see, this is how it started. Okay, it ain't gonna it's not how it's gonna finish, but this is how we starting it. I've been at the shit for an hour and 4 minutes. Okay, and my attention span is all over the goddamn place today. Do you draw the characters on paper first, then make them in animation software? Sometimes. I guess I can show y'all that stuff real quick. I can show y'all a few of my old sketches and shit. Do I have some up here? It ain't for this character. This character I just wanted to do because it was Christmas. I was going to do just a snowman, which is probably what I should have fucking did because I would have been done already. Let's see. Sketches. Yeah. Just grab a couple randos. Let's share some of these. Let me see. So like when I do like certain stories and stuff, yeah, I'll sit here, I'll do like 1,000,001 sketches, come up with like all these different shit. I'm trying to see something that's interesting because some of this shit is just mess. Okay, here's one. Here's an interesting one. Here we go. I'm gonna try to okay. Let me see. I can see. Right there. There's the sketchbook. Okay. Well, one of them. I have a few of them. I have this one. I have a channel. Here go the Machine Guy East logo that I sketched out before I put it in the program. Here's language, and there's a whole thing called Not Land, and has its like own language and maps and places. And I do all of that. And so, yeah, like these are characters that are I actually have 3D models of them. This is a couple of my characters, I don't say their names, but this is how I do like the little storyboards and stuff before I'll do some of the animations, right? The animations then it takes like forever to fucking try to like, get certain looks, and then you have to make like all the creatures individually and all that. That's why it be taking so long, right? So this is them like being attacked, right? This is like one of the more detailed ones, and then obviously I have like extra pages and shit for, when I continue on with the storyboard. But then I also have like sometimes I'll do smaller sketches, right, for action scenes. So like as you can see, that way I can know like just it's easier to draw smaller than it is to draw like bigger pictures. So certain like armors and stuff, I'll do them small. You know what I'm saying? Like I do so many goddamn characters. I made about $700 a day, and I got a whole waiting on me tomorrow. Nah, I don't draw that good. And then I come up with these characters, and I like to see them in 3D because then I can animate them and make them all, it's like make them come to life and shit. You feel me? Like some of these things are like, there's a lot of poems and stuff like too that go with some of these things. This one is Anshir Asunder and fucking the Almighty Forces of Evil. There's a lot of like symbolism and oh shit. Oh my God. Oh Lord have mercy. This is YouTube. Oh fucking nay, bro. I wasn't expecting that. I forgot I drew that shit. That's crazy. But something smacking her out. There's some other some individuals selling some contracts and asking somebody to get down on their knees, if you know what I mean. And here's somebody selling their soul for their bag. You feel me? All blood. Blood is the most important currency in the universe, and like all these things mean something. I'm not going into it, but some of these things are from a store. Oh shit! See this dude, bro. Here's some hentai type shit. That's just some. I think she was giving birth to some tentacles. You feel me? I gotta be careful turning these pages. You feel me? I appreciate the compliments on the art and everything, y'all. But yeah, and then some of these things I've actually made into whole posters, and these are just the initial sketches, right? I'll be like, okay, like something like this, there will be a lot more detail that will go into the poster. There will be shit down here. It'll probably be like earth and stuff to go in this bag, but this one just, using my ruler to see if I can draw certain shapes going in a certain direction. More craziness, more demonic craziness. Little demonlings, little, you know what I mean? This is all from almighty forces of evil. So that's why it's so much like demonic stuff like this right here. You see what I'm saying? Like this like whole, once again, blood sacrifice. You feel what I'm saying? I think everybody can draw if they just gave it time, because even with myself, I forget how to draw, right? I have to like come back to it and go at it for a few months before it actually I'm actually confident of with drawing again when I lose. I got check stubs in here. God damn. So you say Dante's Inferno. It's funny because earlier in the live I was in earlier, I was talking about how I'm at a fork in the road. These are some of the ships from Galaxium when and I've actually designed a few of these. These are actually in 3D somewhere. I ain't gonna look for them right now. This was a comic strip that actually made it to a whole thing. This was actually online too. I can't believe I still got this. That's crazy. More armor, more weirdo gothic shit. Here, this was like a vision. This was like a dream. I don't know what the shit means, but I thought it was really cool. And what I interpret from it was probably some cosmic entity that probably caught the moon or caught the earth and collided. I don't know why I drew this. It's weird as fuck though. Here's somebody getting fucked up. Everybody's whole situation getting just And then is that it? No. More worlds colliding. I don't know what this was. Like, I don't dream a lot, but when I do dream, I try to draw what I see. And this was one of those things. This is also like all of these eyes, right? And I don't know if this was like a ship but the eyes were all around it, crushing it. And it's like they see everything, right? And it's just like if you look into there, it's like eyes crumbling into like the fucking engine and the core. And then once again, worlds colliding. And then I was just drawing ships and shit at this point. This is like one of my first characters from when I was little. Machine Gunner. I've seen a lot of folk getting turned into those. Machine Gunner. You murdered that man, hero. Now burn the evidence with heat vision. I don't know what the fuck I was going through. And then here was a thing for like this pilot. You know what I mean? Where, once again, Galaxium. Here was one of the Guardian characters. This is also from Almighty Forces of Evil, the Queen, one of the Queen Mothers. Ew. Some she's requiring that somebody eat that thing. You know what I'm saying? And this nigga down here, this unfortunate nigga, he was a little bit thirsty and he decides to go for it and go take a bite. What else we got? More pilots, more tanks, ships. Ooh, more little characters. More faces, more characters. But yeah, I draw a lot of this shit. These are actually cartoons too that I actually made into Romanticism is one of your muses. I like Romanticism. Also like dark fantasy, obviously. A lot of gothic shit. I like a lot of horror, especially cosmic horror. Like is like one of my favorite types of things, obviously. Bugs and shit like that. And then you got the whole almost like a parasitic situation where this thing got into his brain. He got like little bugs and shit coming out of his eyes. And yeah, it was like a whole comic strip I had did. And back in the day, it was all for Facebook, believe it or not. Like when I was doing all this shit went on Facebook. Nobody saw this shit though. Here's another setting. It's not colored, but when I actually take a picture and put it in computer, I color all this shit and all that. But now that I have the 3D programs, it's different. There's only certain things that I actually draw and take it to the computer with me. But for the ideas, if I want to make quick sketches, it's always better to just sketch it out here, sassy. You know, she's sitting there irritated because she was in county jail with some idiots. But yeah, that's the end. I think that's the end of that sketchbook. I'm glad y'all asked me. Hold on, let me get one more. I'll get one more. I get one more sketchbook. Let me see if I got another one in here. Wait. That nice shirt. Let's see if we got another one that y'all would like. Oh, this was probably good. I don't know what's in it. I know it's a lot of papers. Hopefully no tax information. What you say? It looks like the awareness levels and creative potential of humanity is rising. You like the yoga's super season of creativity and awareness is coming out. I see more people showing art every day. Sweet. I usually wouldn't show my art. Occultism is another one of mine. Occultism is good inspiration. I know y'all like, oh my god, occultism, but obviously, so here, you know, you could draw inspiration from anywhere. Here's a woman who doesn't like herself and her natural hair, and she's, you know, I don't know why I drew this. Probably because I was online. Here's Wonder Woman looking all mean and butch in the face. Another guardian marching amongst the demons. And what we got here? Here I am, and obviously surrounded by the demons. It says, wow, this picture's weird. Look at that. Nice. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Did you already get ready for taxes? No, I ain't ready for that shit. Here's the thing. It says the muse finds me and whispers her secrets. She's an angel of mercy. And I say that because, like, when I feel creative, I feel like I feel alive. You feel me? So, like I say, like the muse is what gets rid of the demons. You see what I'm saying? Y'all can see the pyramid. I'm here at the bottom of the pyramid, naked. You know, obviously trying to find some shit. Right. Here's this is a character. Now, this is just I was designing like certain weapons for a story. Obviously, once again, Queen Mother, Spider, Demon, torture chamber, some real dark shit, bro. Real dark shit. Almighty Forces of Evil was, and a lot of the illustrations therein, and like some of the weapons, like, are actually beautiful. And like I kind of want to make them in 3D, like this one right here, like with the little pink skulls in it. And then like I like this one too. This is like some like space woman. And it just came out of some black hole or something. Sassy, once again, one of my characters. She's been in a few videos. Another demon horde, Legion. You know, I like to draw shadows of the sun. The shadows the sun causes around me. Butch in the face, Wonder Woman, my new favorite. What else we got here? Oh, Sassy's head thing came off. I had these for something. I forgot what I had them for. Was that the end of that book? Oh, that can't be. I'm gonna have to draw some more for this book. I'm gonna keep this book out. But yeah, guys, thank you for joining me. I have to show y'all some of my art. Also, we're gonna come back to the cat tomorrow. I'm gonna make a couple adjustments so I'm not taking all day to, you know, make the character. But when we come back tomorrow, we're gonna finish that. When I get off of work, I should be off of work pretty early. I don't think people gonna be coming in the day after Christmas to get Italian food. You feel me? You said the silhouette, yeah. It was a pretty chill stream, and I needed to chill today. I appreciate y'all being here and staying for that shit. Ooh. I will get back into sketching a little bit more because I do want to make some more posters. Like, you know, like the little alien poster I got up there. Like there's a couple paintings behind him too. I used to make them like every month for whatever reason. And it was the same type of shit, just me drawing my feelings and me drawing stuff that I see because I don't dream. Like it's very rare for me to dream. And when I dream, I can hardly remember the dream. You feel me? Like I may remember fragments of the dream. I may remember a person in the dream. And just like I had told this dream earlier, I had told y'all earlier, something was pulling at me the other night. And that's what my I don't know if I was just fighting or whatever, but my whole Achilles tendon is sore. It's like it's hard to walk on it, all that because it feels like somebody just grabbed the fuck out of me. And I haven't been working out, not like that, not like on my legs, and it's pulling at me. But I don't dream a lot, but when I do, sometimes those dreams are a lot. It's a lot. It'd be a lot going on. You feel me? And for whatever reason, and then I'm the type of person I hate dreaming. If I'm being honest with you, I don't like to dream. I don't like to dream. I don't like to have nightmares because they're not all nightmares. Even that vision of all those eyes, that wasn't a nightmare. It wasn't anything scary about it. It just was. Right? Oh shit! I don't know if I showed y'all that. Look at that. And then if you can look closer, and a lot of my paintings do this too. I don't know if y'all can see. I hate this light in with this facing camera, but there's another. Let me see if I could block it. There's another woman right there that she's feasting on, which I probably can't see that right there. And then a lot of these characters have their third eye open. It's just I don't know who that was. I was trying to draw a simple face. But yeah, I try to draw what I see, like sometimes. And like what I see, like somebody brought up the occult. Some people brought up like when I was growing up, like biblical art for me was the scariest looking shit humanly possible. I thought it was horrible. The visions of hell. Y'all brought up Dante's Inferno earlier. Those paintings and shit from back in those days, they would scare me so much. But at the same time, they were beautiful. You feel me? January rent is due, my friend. Oh yeah, yes it is. And not only is January rent due, I pay rent weekly. I pay $330 here weekly. So I have to fucking make sure I have that $330 at the end of the week, win, lose, or draw. But yeah, Dante's Inferno. There's another artist I like from the 70s and 80s, and a lot of people like it. His name's Frank Frazetta, and he drew like the Conan the Barbarian paintings. He drew like all of these high fantasy, voluptuous woman, barbarian, like mystic, uh, creature type paintings. They're just off the chain. Um, you know what I'm saying? I was going to draw the book accurate version of the Frankenstein monster. That would be sick. You know what I'm saying? Like, and yeah, Frank is definitely the influence for so yeah, absolutely fucking lutely, especially for me. And when I got older and I realized I was like, okay, this is like when this is one dude drawing this. I loved his style. Of like the way he, every painting of his is like a story that you could literally watch. You could literally just look at the painting and be like, tell a whole story in your head or how the characters ended up there, whatever the fucking case may be, because the colors just Frank Hammer. Will you stay up tonight? No, I can't. I can't. I gotta go to bed. I ain't gonna go to bed right now. I'm gonna try to make me something to eat and make sure I get my clothes ready for. Remember, y'all gotta remember, I am an old man out here. You know what I'm saying? And I gotta be up at 5 to be up out of here, to be on the other side of town to go to this freaking job. Like, and the only reason I say the freaking job is because for the last couple weeks, it's just been like slow as fuck. So you be sitting around, like not sitting around, but like standing around waiting for people to come in. You be like, oh my God. Like the other day on Christmas Eve, I was like, y'all keep me here all day if y'all want to. I'll be here all day. And literally I had 2 tables and I was outro. I mean, I made $40, but it was still like 2 tables. Come on now. Been on the clock since 5 a.m. to 10 p.m. Oh, you got like another 2 hours to go. You still working, huh? You got 2 more hours. But yeah, man, a lot of that stuff inspired me. The biblical art, especially, uh, like all that art and all of the smiting and all of the fucking 7 layers of hell shit, like that shit. As I got older, I was like, that shit is fucking dope. That shit is amazing looking. It literally is amazing looking. And I don't know if y'all can see on this sketchbook, I painted this on here. Y'all see the different faces? Y'all see it. Once again, y'all got me right there. Y'all got the entity, the legion, and then this thing commands everything, right? The king of the world. You said grow my beard. I know I always get it to a certain point and then I cut it and then I look funny. I look like I remember my dad when I was younger, he would cut his beard. I would be like, this nigga looks funny as fuck. And I do the same shit every couple months. I'm like, all right, time for the beard to go. But yeah, I'm thinking about growing it. I appreciate that. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I will be back tomorrow to finish this ugly ass cat. I'm gonna do some little cuts and like I say, behind the scenes shit, so it won't take me so long. But at least y'all got the gist of like how it started. And yeah, we'll continue with the live tomorrow. Peace out. Ronan, have a good night at work. Um, John Doe, and thank you guys. I appreciate y'all. Merry Christmas again, y'all. And I know I'm sorry, y'all, but have a good night. Bye, y'all.